that joined up approach and that what I call we look at each and identify the gaps and see to address it collectively.
Criminal Records Office, downtown, the demand for this kind of record has increased almost exponentially in recent time. For those who are looking traditionally looking expungement, but more critically for workspaces. People going overseas to work, people working at local outsourcing services, and even increasing number of employers in Jamaica for individuals to have their records identified. So the demand of the system is extremely high, and even though we have a number of outstations, you can see from outside there's a huge crowd and individuals reported coming to near the office from 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning. We were there I came to take a physical look. We have upgraded the actual fingerprint search data processing system. There's much to be done. You would have seen here that there are still a lot of manual activities here. There are a huge amount of files that don't have enough building space to file all the paper files. All this has to be brought into the 21st century and digitized. The demand on the staff you have seen from the filing room is tremendous. They have put in place a manual but very good system, but we need to get out of that, but to walk in that room and keep looking for paper files, even though you know how to find it, is a big demand on the staff. The stores on the process, so we end up with those who are in need, as you say, crowding outside. For service, which is crucial and critical, we cannot, as a government, treat those individual citizens like that. So we'll take steps to correct that.
What will it take to get the system up in terms of full digitization? In your mind, you have
in my mind, all we have to do is do the same like in like a project form. Have some persons coming in to have them scan onto the system. Suppose we are dealing with this file and we realize that it is not on the system, we instantly insert save. So it is done like daily, but to have it done like real in quick time, we have to have it done in a project form.
If you guys could wave a wand and fix the issues here, what would it be? What's the major thing that
you know what I'll fix? This crowd out here, this crowd. And as we are looking on it to have everything digitized, people applying online, when they get here, they just come straight in and do their prints and they'll be out in no time. That would be one. As also the dockets, to have them, everyone digitized.
But I am not of the view that as an organization, we should, in a calculated way, meet with persons as a group who we know are engaged in criminal activity and engage and try to engage in any form of negotiation. We believe that the law must be enforced where people continue to perpetrate crime. And we need to put in the appropriate infrastructure to deal with these individuals. The JCF, we are determined to bring the current state of crime under control. The men and women are motivated and as a part of the High Command, and all of us collectively, we are doing everything in our powers to ensure that the team is motivated and we give them the support that is necessary. And you see, one of the issues that we are confronted with is that oftentimes a lot of the weight is actually placed on the police. But I have been consistent in my deliberation that there needs to be a joined up approach where the entire criminal justice system understands its role, be it the judiciary, the police, the correctional institutions, and that joined up approach and that what I call we look at each and identify the gaps and see to address it collectively. Because if we don't take that approach, we are not going to get the desired result. If we do it in fragmentation, if we fragment, do it, bit by bit, there has to be that joined up and collective approach to addressing the issue of the criminal justice system. My view is, if you're a criminal, if you're a gangster, and you go before the court, and you are granted bail, you still remain a gangster. And one can make the assumption that once you come out, you're going to engage in gangster type activity. There's a difference between two people who have interpersonal conflict and out of anger, whatever, somebody may perpetrate a serious crime, especially like, for example, murder. We really need to look at the legislation, and we're not saying that people's rights must be breached, but we need to find a way